a statement. I thought it was good for our team to be able to play against somebody else, be able to really push the basketball. I thought being able to bring in as many people as possible, being able to push the ball up and down, is really the type of play that we want to be able to play as long as we're under control and take care of the basketball.
Sharon, you. Just you probably got to watch the film, but just kind of quick thoughts on maybe what you learned from your team today.
You know, what I've learned is, you know, our 2-3 was pretty aggressive. We don't look like that in practice, so it's nice to be able to go after somebody else. And then I think that even though I think we're undersized in some areas, our length really caused some problems, and then our quickness at the guard spot. You know, defensive rotation. I thought we pressured the ball without fouling today. Most of the fouls were down low in the second half. But I thought, you know, we did a good job there, but our rotation on defense, we have to finish that rotation defensively. You know, when we're playing against a team that may be able to knock down those open shots. So, you know, it's a defense on the rotation side.
Sharon, what did you like about what Bridget did today?
This is how Bridget practices all the time. You know, she is a hard worker, very versatile. She knows when she's open, she can shoot the three, knock it down for her teammates. She's really our best offensive rebounder. She goes and follows her own shot as well as she crashes the boards all the time. She can take it to the hole, and she can knock down free throws, and she can post up. So she's kind of that player that, you know, that utility player, and she's just a hustler on both ends of the floor. So it didn't surprise me what Bridget brought today. It didn't surprise her teammates, because this is what she does for us every day.
You used two different lineups, one to start the game and one to start the second half. Just did you like, I mean, they're pretty distinct differences. One's pretty big and the other's not so much. Did you like what you saw from both those groups?
Yeah, I like what I saw. You know, I was just going through, I had like 6 rotations that I had written down, and I got to my 5th one, and then the 6th one was pretty much coming in the second half. And you know, trying to really establish Whitney's confidence right now. She was pretty nervous first half, second half she settled down. She was 5 for 5. You know, so when she touches the ball, a kid can score the ball, and I thought she did a good job. But you know, I'm looking at all different type of lineups because we're going to have to play, obviously, a variety of different styles.
Just Courtney, what do you like about what Bridget brought today?
Like Coach said, Bridget does that every single day in practice, and we saw all summer. I remember playing one-on-one against Bridget this summer, and that day I knew that she was a very special player and that she could do everything that Coach said.
Bridget, what did you like what Bridget brought today?
I liked that when I came out I wasn't nervous. I was playing hard with my teammates, and I felt like I really dealt with them. And I had a lot of fun playing today, so I just did what I worked on in practice. So I like that I brought that.
Has the transition been as smooth as it can be for you right now? I mean, have there been many bumps in the road for you during preseason practices?
It definitely hasn't been easy at all. It's a lot of hard work, especially in the summer and during the fall. We were doing 30-minute individuals. That was probably the toughest part for me. Especially sometimes when I work with the post players, that was pretty difficult. But so far it's been pretty smooth. I've just been working hard. So.
Lisa, they seem to go to you early. Just how much did that settle you down, or if you needed to get settled down?
Ooh, yes, I did. Sitting there starting, I was like just talking to Dee. I was really nervous. But I mean, my teammates have confidence in me, and so do my coaches. So I know once they started going to me, it pretty much calmed me down a little bit.
Courtney, do you like this team's ability to score in different ways? I mean, you know, today particularly, but do you feel like down the road you guys will be able to do that in several different ways?
Yeah, it's very fun to play with a group that can score like we do, and I think the funnest part is that whenever somebody gets a rebound, it's not like they have to find an outlet. They can dribble up some of our posts and kick it ahead, so that helps us get going. And as long as we rebound and take care of the ball, we'll continue to be able to play like this.
Sharon, you mentioned earlier about the fouls. Did you feel like your team did a pretty good job of playing close and not fouling, maybe better than they did a week ago against Indiana State?
Oh, definitely. We've taught it, and when I came back after the Big Ten, I even made a more emphasis that we're not even going to do a hand check, a hot warm touch, and I thought the post players did pretty well. I mean, obviously we're going to play against more physical players and bigger players that take up more space, so we'll see how they call it down low. But I thought overall we improved tremendously, in that area. And there's, players that just aren't used to playing, had some fouls early, but they just got to, they've got to be able to play through that. And I've got to allow them to do that now, like in the game today.